Well, good morning.
Good morning. It is sunny so far this morning, so we couldn't find a good spot inside that it wasn't dark or really light, so we thought we'd come out here. And yeah, it is pretty bright. I know. It didn't rain last night, but it was...
No, it's just that it was so warm. I mean,
Yeah.
it's getting to that time of year, y'all, and we're not mad at it, but you get the dew and all that on the morning everything, so the outdoor cushions, we might have to start like bringing them in at night so we can have them to sit on in the morning.
So tell me about your morning, baby.
It started way sooner than it should have.
He pulled my shift, y'all.
It's gross. I don't like it.
I was up at 3 and came downstairs and started just working, right off the bat. And I forget that the washer, it has a weight sensor to determine the load size. And I just thought, well, I'm up. I might as well go ahead and get a start on laundry. And so I started the washer. Well, when it does that balancing weight thing, it shakes a lot. And I must have woke him up out of his sleep and he thought I fell.
I don't know what I was hearing. It makes a banging sound. Like she was down like, hey, this isn't working. I'm going to smash it with the hammer. And I don't know what I imagined. I just didn't imagine it being something good.
Well, I think my step stool is leaned up against the washer and dryer. So when it does its twist sensey thing, it actually shakes that step stool.
Yeah, we need to modify that.
Oh, no, it's the greatest alarm clock ever. I thought it was great that he actually woke up with me. And yeah, he got up. I'm not sure if he was awake, but I meal prepped, and I showed you a little bit of that this morning in our opening. And I had to meal prep. Not that I needed to prep our meals, but I had to use up a lot of the eggs. And I'm nowhere even close. So,
no, but we had a really good day yesterday and went over and hung out with Ryan and Jess over at Backroads Homesteading. And a great, conversation, fellowship, just hanging out. And they've got a freeze dryer, so I think that's one of the things is we brought some trays home that she'll be able to scramble up some of the eggs and then freeze them, because he said that's honestly the longest part of the process in the freeze dryer
is freezing them.
Is they found that if you pre-freeze the eggs or anything liquid that you're trying to freeze dry, pre-freeze it, one, it's easier to move around, and two, it goes much quicker in the freeze dryer. So
yeah, and they gave us
one more way of preserving the eggs and allowing us to use them later when maybe something will happen and we lose our flock, or I don't know.
But we will be prepared.
And I think they'll be good that way for traveling.
Oh, for sure.
Instead of, we always take fresh eggs with us because, well, we never have a shortage. But I think as an emergency type deal, we may end up just throwing some in the nugget and have them. And then that way, if we're gone, like we were this last time, when we were gone for so long, we had to buy eggs. That was ridiculous. I don't ever want to do it again.
No. And then they recently butchered a hog. And so they had some hot sausage that Jess thought was pretty hot. Of course, my palate is way different. And so that was what I made this morning, these little pizza-looking tortilla. I don't know. I've come up with them, and I love them. And I thought, well, I'll just make myself up a bunch, because there's mornings I wake up at, 3, 4 a.m., and I'm hungry, but I know it's going to be a long time until I need to make him breakfast. And so it's easy just to pop those right out of the freezer. I put them in the microwave for 15 seconds just to kind of give them a little bit of thaw, and then I air fry them, and they're amazing. I love them. So did up a bunch of those this morning with their sausage, and it was so yummy. I actually ate half of one for breakfast, and it was just phenomenal. And then, of course, I made them breakfast, what they asked, and Jenna come down because she had to go to work, and so she had breakfast. And of course, Maya gets her breakfast every morning too.
Ridiculous.
I start cracking eggs, and Maya comes running around the corner like she knows she's gonna get breakfast.
Yeah, so it's beautiful out here this morning. We honestly don't have any idea what we're gonna do today. There's thoughts. Stop. Quit being a butt.
She heard me say her name. You're fine.
We've got lots of stuff to do. It's just a matter of the ambition of doing it.
Yeah. And as most of you saw, yes, we've added goats to the homestead. And they're so adorable. They're just adorable. I don't know if the mamas are going to be milkable. I'm going to have to really work with them, and I want to get the stanchion built so that I can get that in there and get them familiar with that. The babies are all doing fine. I'm a little worried about the little brown one. He's really tiny, and I see him suckling, and it looks like the mama's, she'll fill up, his belly fills full, but he's just still so small. So I don't know, we'll keep an eye on him. And then Dandy, she's not had her babies yet.
No, but I think the way that he talked was she's still 2 to 3 weeks out of delivering, so, which will be good. I think it'll be better for all of them. I mean, there's always a stress transition, and Jamie had gave us from 3 little goats. She did give us some medicine, and we got to get that into them today. I meant to do it yesterday and forgot. Just to help their bodies, because they do get stressed when they have to move, and they hadn't been loaded up in
ever.
Well, the Ellie, she used to go on car rides with them when they had first got her, and so she was used to it. But it's been quite a while since they've done that with her, so it's just that daily contact. It's a stressful
thing when you move them, and so we try to just stay as much time. I was out yesterday morning quite a bit with them and snuggled all the babies, and the mamas, they don't like each other's babies right now. I don't know if that's a normal thing or what, but they keep their distance. And
it's something we're gonna have to watch. I mean, obviously, like, I've had that before with other animals on the farm. There's times, especially when they have babies, because mothers of any animal will get very aggressive against their own, and if they see another one, then that's going to cause bullying. So sometimes it's better that you separate them until they get old enough to where at least the babies can defend themselves.
But they're sharing the goat mansion. Yeah, we're gonna name it the goat mansion, y'all. That was, I had said it offhandedly in the video, and everyone just kind of snagged it. And I know a couple people had said the goat palace, but I've got plans for the piggy palace, and so that just fits better. So I can't name it, the goat palace, because that's going to be the piggy palace name, and so it's the goat mansion. I didn't mean to name it, but I guess I named it. And sorry, I'm squinting, y'all. That sun is just it's beautiful. Beautiful.
We're not, honestly, guys, like I did the other day, I'm sitting here looking at everything that we cleared, and it makes me want to clear more. Eric and Missy were over the other day, and we got Eric and I together, between both of us running chainsaws, and then even towards the end where he was able to pull brush while I was running the saw. We got quite a bit. I think actually I want to, she hasn't even been down it with the side-by-side yet to see how far we got. So I think we might make a run on that this morning.
Yeah.
And go check it out.
We're kind of still in recovery mode because we hit it so hard to get ready for the goats. I know we got to make a run to town today because we got to fill propane tanks.
Yeah.
And I fit in domestics wherever I can fit in domestics, but we also want to get back on the build for the studio, so we may trial that. But I've got greenhouse stuff that I need to get done. I've got more stuff I need to get planted. So there's name anything.
It'll be little piddly stuff, I think, today, just as that transition, and hopefully, I mean, we talked about it the other day, but starting a new channel too, so which co-hosting that with Big Mike over at MT Homestead, and gonna be doing the Sergeant's Talk TV. And I know we dropped it in the description on the last one. Maybe we'll drop it in this one, because tomorrow, I mean, you guys are going to see this today on Monday, but tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, is going to be Mike and I on our first live for that. And it's going to be a live-only channel. And super excited about the things to come with that. Really, really are.
Yeah.
I know Mike put a video out on their main page, and I thought about doing one, but it's so close to it, and you guys are seeing it here. Mike and Terry only really have the one channel, so they just threw it on the main, but we'll give it to you guys, because I think that'll, you guys are definitely already going over and checking it out.
Yeah, and share it with any vets that you
and
know, or military.
There's not going to be any videos on it. It's going to be just straight lives. That's kind of the plan, and as things progress, we'll have like one guest come up, whether it's a service member themselves, a retired vet, a vet, Gold Star families, families of active duty now, maybe they're deployed. Like, if you have a military affiliation in one way, shape, or form, we want you there, at least in the chat. And if that's Mike, if you go to the page,
words are hard.
Dude, this early in the morning stuff, but Mike and I's emails are in there, guys, and if you're interested in any way, or you want your story shared, my land, it's a new
Spit
tongue.
it out, baby. Spit it out.
If you want us to share your story, but you don't want to come up and share it yourself, that's fine too. Send us an email, type it out, or, email us a video, however you want to do it. We'll get it out there. It's really, really excited about it, honestly, because it's something that obviously has been pulling at his heart and mind for a while, and it's been brought up and pulled into mine quite a bit, especially lately. So I think it's going to be great for both of us personally, along, with our wives, but then everybody else that comes into it. We just see nothing but benefits too. So,
and I've kind of, I've sat back. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all, and you know that as we've restarted this coffee chat, as we got back from the west side, as our digging in the word is growing, and now this, and I've sat back and just kind of been like, okay, what is guiding us? What is leading us to this? We've built a platform with the homesteading channel, and I can't help but just wonder, as you pray for guidance and you pray for direction in your life, and then these things pop up that give you a platform to be an outreach, and maybe that's what part of what our journey here is. And I'm really proud of Jason and Mike for stepping up and doing this, because there's so many vets in need, and that's our form of outreach. Some find it locally, some volunteer their time locally, which we are always willing to do as well. But with this platform, we have an available outreach of so many people, limitless, really.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to make for a little craziness, because I'll do digging in the word on Mondays, which is the Bible study that you're now going to be able to find here. So tonight, when you want to go, you can just click on the link here provided in the coffee chat with the chickens. Tomorrow on Tuesdays, Jason and Mike will be doing their military vet sergeant talk, and then we go live on Thursday with our main channel. So we're having to sit back and go, okay, these things are important to us. They mean a lot to us, and they mean a lot to a lot of other people as well. So knowing that, bless you, my love.
Got it.
we recognize too that we need to time management. So with being in 3 lives a week, just our lives, we've also recognized that we need to pull back from participating in a lot of other lives, or else we're never going to get anything done. So it's not that we're...
Well, and it's just us and the time management, I think, honestly, is, one, I mean, it was, being gone for 2 weeks, which is always great to, vacation or go hang out with others and do that. But, then you've got to get yourself, you're in a totally different mindset when you're on the vacation because you don't have your daily chores and all this stuff. And then with us being gone, we added things to the plate coming back. And so it's not anything that we can't handle. And that's the great part about it is, and
we're led by our hearts. And I think that's a huge difference.
And doing it, albeit probably a slower pace than what either one of us in our minds is saying, hey, we want this done, we want this done, we want this done. But doing it slower is allowing us to also enjoy it, because we don't want to get to a point where...
Like yesterday for me?
Everything just turns into a job.
Yeah, yesterday I'm like, I'm not YouTubing.
Yeah.
None. I'm not filming, nothing. Like, I need a break. And... and that's normal and that's fine. And so we want to just put our efforts into where we feel we're led, and service is a big part of our lives and a big part of who we are. And in this realm and in this community of YouTube, both subscribers and viewers and channels, we're able to fulfill that within ourselves. And so we're both really excited about all the changes.
And streamlining some of the things is helping also. And that's honestly what I'd worked on most of the morning and was getting frustrated because, we had an amazing subscriber send us wireless microphones so that we can, you guys can hear us better without us feeling like we're shouting at the camera when we're, a couple feet away. And there's one more adapter that, I thought I had everything and ordered everything that I needed for it to work. And lo and behold, there's one more adapter that I need to order. But we've got some other stuff that we got to sit down this morning, get an order out on Amazon because, well, those delivery drivers need their fees. So we need to make sure we're keeping them employed.
I'm trying to figure out what it is we're supposed to order.
Well, we have stuff because we have the meetup coming up soon, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And the 10 Killer YouTube meetup. And that is at Lake 10 Killer in Oklahoma. What is that, April 26th to the 28th.
Yeah, I'm ready to work. Because if I don't, I'm so tired, I'm just going to go.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to take a little ride, guys. And as things progress and the trail gets a little more...
navigable? Is that a word? Navigatable?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're both words now. We just made them up.
Navigatable. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I'll be excited to take you guys because Eric and I cleared, but then we didn't film anything because it was just, hey, work mode. Let's get her done. And but I'll be excited to at least take Mama down there, and maybe, who knows? Maybe you guys get a little sneak peek before we put it on the main and take it down.
If I wasn't meal prepping this morning, I was gonna go live at 6, just to be like, hi guys, pop up live when I'm here. But I'm like, man, I really gotta take care of these eggs, and plus I can video it all and then put it into, a video for the cooking portion and stuff. So, yeah, who knows?
She could have done both, but it was, when the sun's not even up yet, you're not supposed to be doing things.
I was doing lots of things.
That's gross.
I kind of wonder if there's not a nap in our near future.
I am guaranteeing you at some point today, before... If you want your eyes still open by your 7 o'clock, a nap's going to be involved, I guarantee.
Oh, no. I think we should just work all day long like I do when I get up this early. And that way maybe you'll be ready to go to bed fairly decent. And then we can actually get on a, normal sleep cycle together.
I don't like the sound of that.
I do. Fair enough, guys, right? I think it's fair.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
I think it works out perfect.
Oh, you're still too chipper in the morning. But all right, guys, we're gonna get at it, and we want to get this video out to you, so it's Maybe it'll get to you before lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. In the next probably day or so, I'll sit down and I'll get the meal prepping video done. It's not anything major home baking or anything, so but it is what it is, and it could give somebody some ideas. And if you have an air fryer, shoo doggy, it's some good stuff.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys, and as always, if you're liking the content, give us a thumbs up. We're loving the comments. Keep them coming. Keep those comments coming. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And share it out. I mean, that's the best way that we can get what we want to say out to everybody else.
I don't know if I have anything that I want to say, because it just comes out.
Well, right, but that's a lot of times that's the best way that it happens. Is it's brain to mouth, no thought process.
Yeah, there isn't either. Like I said, we don't script out. We don't pick a topic. It's just bleh.
Yeah.
Whatever comes out, comes out.
So,
and that's what it is.
All right, guys, we're gonna get at it.
See?
We'll see ya.
Bye.